Good morning, everybody. Good to see you again. I thought the major was... All right, enough of that stuff. Come on. Hey, I really appreciate all the support and confidence that you give me. And go ahead, sit down, have a cup of coffee. What's this say in my cup? Not a day over fabulous. This is a coffee cup for a woman? What am I, fabulous? Oh, Lord. I never really read. I don't know if I read that before or not. I got memory issues, and I got hair issues, and I got lighting issues, and I got all the issues. But guess what? We just keep forging ahead. And I got these subscribers somehow, thanks to the good people. And that's that. Because you try to figure things out and brainstorm everything. And I try to do the thumbnails that get the views, but then I just don't want to do all the gangster stuff all the time. Then I whore myself out, and there it is, Mike Franzese and Sammy the Bull. You did it again, JoJo. But good morning, Mr. Swan. So it's like connect the dots. Now you see Mike and Sammy, and why would they even want to be on a channel? Why would they even want to do a channel? But they see no evil. Good morning. And if you're seeing gangsters that are admitted to crime, they cooperated. So they were on that other guy, Valuetainment, and they were MFing each other. You both cooperated. I mean, we could beat a dead horse to the end of time, and like Joe Blow viewer around the world or in America, they just, but Mike wants to maintain he's the golden boy of YouTube, and he represents the whole narrative on organized crime. Well, he doesn't. And he tries to candy coat about cooperating. Well, listen, folks, if you proclaim to have did all that stuff in your earlier years, how aren't you either serving life or dead? So, if you're in bed with the feds, you're getting tipped off. Yeah, we got knowledge on some stuff we heard over here. They might be gunning for you, so we'll just let you know. Well, if you want to catch them in something, well, this is what they do and this is how they operate. So I'll just give you a heads up, and then you can develop an investigation thereafter. I'll set you on the path, and then you go down the path and see what you can get. So they're all ratting, So you got two rats, Sammy the Bull and Mike Franzese, and they're arguing with each other when they both did the same thing. One portrays the golden boy minds of a family. He's the golden mind of the family, and the other one is a muscle grunt of of another family, and they both cooperated. And Mike, God bless him, Mike Franzese, but he has to maintain this persona and this image, and he'll take you down a road about certain quote unquote facts, and he'll just leave you hanging that you just believe that to be fact. So there will be no other elaboration or any other digging deeper about whatever. And nobody can knock his narrative because nobody else is left around. So when you cooperate it, you got immunity thereafter, and then you can rock and roll and talk to 10 million people on social media. It's very simple to dissect. So I know that's just the nature of that business, but I talked to some old timers that are 75, 80, and I had told them about this kind of, and they were like, wow, see that old school Cosa Nostra and Omerta, them old guys, that was back when that mafia was real. And they went and did their 10 years like a man. They went and did their 20 years like a man. But you got to remember that Mike Francese's father got out of prison when he was 90-something years old, or 100 or whatever. And he was younger visiting him. And so he probably was thinking, I'm never going to go down like that. I'm never going to go down like that. If something happens, I'll probably cooperate. His father did the most, and it was a bullshit rap that his father got caught on by an unreliable witness that said some things, and they just targeted him, and the rest is history. But they gotta portray that the YouTube gangster dome, like Sammy the Bull and Mike Franzese are the only references to the world to know about organized crime life. So that's everybody's reference. Whatever Sammy says is fact, and whatever Mike Franzese says is fact. And they embrace that, of course. I'm the king shit about the mafia stories, and and they know they can spoon feed the public anything they want because the public loves it and they can't get enough of it. And that's why I always revert back to saying it's just a hustle. It's just a hustle. And they're entertaining characters that played a role once upon a time in America in organized crime. And they're the reference point for everything else. But it's not the true narrative. And but yeah, a cup of JoJo, who cares if it ain't true? We love it. They're good talkers, they're good storytellers, and everything else. I understand that. I watched those videos with a more critical eye. And as I went on, I just got realizing, yeah, it's a hustle. Wait till I start telling lies on my channel. It's a hustle. Start lying my behind off. Let me be a good storyteller. But I don't know. I don't know. What the hell? I like to remember things the best I can, and you try your best and all that kind of crap. But, I still get aggy. I still get aggravated. Like, you lying sack of crap. I know for a fact you're just lying. But who cares? Like that guy in Florida, Mafia made. And he was going on, and every video he had was bashing Mike. Oh, yeah, Patrick Bet-David. Yeah. Patrick Bet-David. Them guys they're ready to fight. Yeah, and they're both cooperators, and they're talking about that Warby. I can't remember the particulars. And it's like, hold the phone, slow down. See No Evil and Leon Swan, my dear friends. Slow down. They're both cooperators. They're 70 years old, and they're still living, and they're not in jail. Okay. So, I mean, that's I wanted to tell you another story of just off topic. Uh, there was other prominent people in other. Well, remember they had the Carlos guy from the drug cartel on there and everything, and that he's the guy that should have started a channel. He was good looking, educated, well spoken. He was likable, and he was the biggest guy ever in the history of the cartels. And and the other dude was always robbing the mic. They had a split screen, and the dude, he was always robbing the mic, and people really started to favor the Colombian guy because he was the real true Scarface. So he should have developed his own channel, but he was just going on there as a friend to help the Mafia Made guy build up. But what all they did was bash Mike Franzese, and I piggybacked it and everything, and it was like, you know what? I had enough of that. I had enough. You can't be a one-trick pony. I can't just do gangster videos or mafia or commentaries about organized crime. I could look up stories about personalities that I didn't know, and I could give my personal narrative on that. Like, what about the Butcher, Roy DeMeo, or other types of characters, and then just give my personal narrative, not firsthand stuff, and not firsthand stuff. So it gets a little crazy, but they're MFing each other, and they have those coffers, the 302, the FBI information of the minutes and what was said and discussed and all that kind of stuff. And it was, at the end of the day, you both made it this far. Yes, exactly. See no evil. Yeah. And it says Mafia Made. I don't even know if he was made. I don't even know if the poor guy was made. If he was even made into a family. He just had good drug connections. He was, Florida drug, whatever. That was a specialty. But, Sammy, and everybody knows, is the worldwide rat, Sammy the Bull. They know, yeah, that's the rat of all times. And then Mike Franzese tries to hold this narrative and this posture that he's not that. He's not that. Like, you mean to tell me he never cooperated? Please. And by FBI protocol, if there's a hit and they hear on a tape, if there's a hit, now get this, folks, maybe you folks might not know this, my dear friends, my good people, say they're listening to tapes and they got wiretaps and it says, you know what, you got to go hit so-and-so, blah, 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 or whatever, if they speak in code and all that gibberish. So it's their duty and their right to notify the target that says, hey, we got to blow our investigation, but we've heard on some surveillance tapes that they're planning to whack you. So, and that could either be within your own family or a rival family. So, they might have had a rapport with the FBI more so than they portray. Sammy the Bull, it's just known. I mean, he did the congressional hearings and everything, but he just spilled all the beans. Because it was like, let me rat on him before he rats on me. And there's big controversy to all that. You can unpack it and take sides. Who cares? Hey, I care. It's in my damn thumbnails. Sorry about that. Holy cow. And so there was other crime, the Chicago outfit, dating back from Capone and all that. I think that was the outfit, and they God rest his soul, they had a cool guy on there, Frank Collada. God, he passed away. But if you ever want to watch a guy, he's still got his YouTube channels on there. He passed away, but he's a real true blue guy. I watched him for a while, and he represents more of what the real stuff was, not Sammy the Bull or Mike Franzese, Frank Collada. And he was talking about there was a robbery, or there was, let's see what we got. See no evil. Yeah, that, you know what? I don't want to go there because I don't really want to touch too much about the FBI because, but see no evil. Good point in my comments because, I don't want to go there, but you don't know to what extent that the FBI would go to. You just don't. How far they would go. They said he was an informant for 30 years. What? I don't know. But, wow. So you got all these sides, your rival, the war, when the war was on between the families, and then you got the FBI integrated in there and pulling strings and blah, blah, blah. It's just like, So this story is oh yeah, there was stuff that came out after that, but there was political pressure. Somehow there's a lot that went on behind the scenes, right up to congressmen. And I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. So these guys, they robbed a bank or something, and they were on a police chase, and there was like 4 or 5 people in the car, and they got caught, and they gave them they threw the money out somewhere in the mix, and they got caught, and they were like trying to figure out where the money was, and they were like, let's give them a lie detector test. It's like you give these guys a lie detector test, and they're going through the motions. And a couple of guys in that crew, in the grand scheme of things, in the front seat, or maybe the guy in the back seat did whatever, and they're like, we want to go back and get the money, but then they're all like, we don't know, but they knew that somebody knew where the money was. And it was funny that they would use a lie detector test, and they got the money eventually. However that transpired, but it was just funny that they would use a lie detector test. And your heart's already got to be beating, and your heart, you already got to be tense, and then where's the money? It's like, well, nobody knows where it is, but then I'm going to sneak back there and get it. And, yeah, okay. And then who got hit? They just convoluted stuff. Oh yeah, they because the Fed guy beat it, because that Fed guy was needed because he was in bed with other prominent names. Some of these people in power, they claim, had relationships with the FBI for decades, and they were captains in powerful positions. And then it came out later that, wow. So it went on more than ever. When that RICO Act came and they were handing out 20-year sentences and life sentences like Halloween candy on Halloween night, people were like, whoa, you know what? Somebody's going to rat on me. Maybe I better rat and cooperate, because I got a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old child at home, and I'm not going to go away because I got to be loyal to this family. Well, when you took the oath, you were supposed to put the mafia family first and your secondary family second. And they held that strong in the early years of organized crime, but it got eroded and deteriorated every, decades later, every generation, because they seen their uncles and fathers doing time. They were visiting these old timers in prison, and they're like, I'm not going down like that. Hello, FBI. Yeah, I want to talk. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And that's how it went. So, Mike Franzese and Sammy the Bull. And now, I know YouTube is entertainment and it's just telling the stories and they got their followers, but they're just doing the same, it's just all recycled stuff. Mike Franzese, he'll lead you to the door about the story, but then you just can't get in. It's like, well, wait a minute, a thinking person might say, well, hey, what happened after that? Well, how about this and how about that? But he is so crafty and intelligent that he can manipulate anything. And God bless him. He's good at it. And he's a good entertainer, but he's a good storyteller. Tattletale. But now it's I watch once in a while. It's diminishing. It's like rewind and play, blah, 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 rewind, play, blah, 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 rewind, play, blah, blah. But you got all the money, you got all the subscribers, you got all the views. So rock and roll, bro. Rock and roll. All right. I got to make my videos a little shorter now. So September 21st. Wait quietly in my presence while my thoughts form silently in the depths of your being. Do not try to rush this process, because hurry keeps your heart earthbound. I am the creator of the entire universe, yet I choose to make my humble home in your heart. It is there where you know me most intimately. It is there where I speak to you in holy whispers. Ask my spirit to quiet your mind so that you can hear my still voice within you. Yeah, it's like, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this. Quiet down. Quiet down. And I'm a chirper, blah, 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 blah. Quiet down. Let's think a little bit, slow down, get a little look at this. I am speaking to you continually, words of life, peace, love. Tune your heart to receive these messages of abundant blessings. Lay your request before me and wait in expectation. I want to hit the lotto. I want to hit my 14 parlay this week. I want to hit a slot machine for 5,000. Oh, well, I'm sorry. All my blessings are monetary. Gambling wins. Forgive me, God. All right. I want my family to be blessed. I want my family to stay in good health. I hope people can rise themselves up, and my people come in here that support me. I hope they can receive blessings. So forget about my monetary gambling and scores. I want these blessings, God, in thankfulness, and to the people that come in here and support me, whether they're spiritual or not. I'm not forcing it down their throats. I do it at the end of my videos because I got to be thankful, because God saved me when I was dead. So that's that. So blessings for everybody, if so possible. So be the kings and queens of your world. Stay blessed, stay great. And folks, don't give up. Don't give up. You can do it. Stay strong. Things could get rough, but if you got to tie into some spirituality and get whatever you can get on your team to have a little clarity, to have a little less stress. Thank you for your blessings, Leon Swan. Thank you for your blessings. So let's just stay aware of that. I talk about blood and guts, but the people that know me is that I'm sensitive and I'm appreciative, and I appreciate the things that I've been blessed with. Yeah, I want to make scores and money and get a nice car and get a house or something, and get a shirt, a shirt like this. I'm wearing gym shorts on. I got this shirt on but I got gym shorts on. So I keep it real, at least. Okay, I keep it real. When you come into a cup of JoJo, I'm just like any other guy, sensitive. We all go through hardships. We go through trials and tribulations, and if we could connect and support each other, that's it. I will never be monetized on here. I'm happy about 100 subscribers for the community, but I'll never get that. I enjoy the spirit. I don't see you people in person. I don't touch you physically, pat you on the back. Hey, how you doing, pal? Blah, blah, blah. No, but we're connected in spirit and heart, because I am sensitive like that, and I'm not embarrassed or ashamed to admit it. So I'm not a blood and guts ex-gangster and all this and that. I ran around in 3 minutes of time, and that's that. So I'm glad you people accept me like that. With bad technicals, I don't have an introduction. I don't have bells and whistles. I have technical problems. And I do everything wrong on YouTube. And you guys I still got your support for like 100 subscribers. So it's just like, geez, that's true blue people. I'd rather have 100 of you people than 10,000 phonies fly-by-nighters. So that's that's how I interpret this stuff. See no evil. I need that stuff. I need that. I'm not mentally stable. I'm crazy sometimes. But I can get monitored and start thinking, and I'm honest. And I'm not afraid or ashamed to say I have downfalls. We all do. And that's why I say mental health is running crazy. People might need help to get through life. And the gangster world portrays this. Yeah, and there was a lot of good times. There was a lot of fun, joyous times and all that. But they don't say that on there because they want subscribers and blood and guts. And then, we whacked this guy, we whacked that guy. His brains were falling out. And then we cut his guts out. And, it's like, so, yeah, people want the blood and guts. But I do current events on here. And I look at the views, and my regular current events show gets 26 views, and then Sammy the Bull and Mike Franzese gets 600 views. So then I whore myself out to that. And I admit it. I'm admitted because I did what I said I wasn't going to do. So I lied. Because there it is, right, my thumbnail again. But I admit it. I'm bobbing and weaving with this channel, this very small channel, and I'm trying to figure what's the best for this, and I'm gonna do this, no, I'm gonna do that, and then whatever. So, and you people accept it, So that's all that counts to me. And for everything that I'm doing wrong, as far as YouTube channel people, as far as all the people that made YouTube channels, I'm so far ahead of pace as far as analytics go. Believe it, my dear friends. As far as analytics go, for 3 months or 4 months, getting 100 subscribers with nothing, bad equipment, bad lighting, and tech problems, I did better than 97% of anybody that started a YouTube channel. Little old me with all the lights and this and all this, and am I on? Blah, blah, blah. I'm further ahead analytically, having nothing, no promo, no editing, no technical stuff, bad lighting. And so I'm further ahead analytically, and I'm doing everything wrong technically. So what's that say? I got I got good people in there that accept me for that. I would just think they'd say, oh, geez, he's having technical problems. This cup of JoJo's a joke. the lighting screwed up. Sometimes the words you can't hear, technical audio problems, and just get the heck rid of it. I'm not watching this cup of JoJo. But you guys put up with it? Wow, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But wait till I do progress and I get a couple more bells or whistles. And I get the software to put some stuff in there and rock and roll and edit. Then I could be dangerous. Then I could be dangerous. I'm doing this with the least amount of resources. And I'm ahead of millions of other people that tried to start a YouTube channel. I might bottom out at 150 subscribers, but I accomplished that and I connected to some people. And if I got to connect to people, they like to hear stories, but I also was very important that I want to raise people up in their confidence and their mental health. And I stress that. But I got to have a go-to. Well, gangster videos are the go-to. So I can't just sit here and do a spiritual channel and say, come on, folks, and then go over psychology and human behavior. No, I got to have a go-to that will make people watch, and then I could tell them with the devotion and psychological help. So I'm in that playing field. So if I threshold at 150, but I've done this analytically with nothing, doing everything with the least amount of resources. So, yeah. So, and I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in myself as any personality on YouTube or network or whatever. You could put me on a TV network show with guests and I could run that like a champ. I'm confident in Jesus gives me confidence. My family gives me confidence. You guys give me confidence. I'm confident. I'm confident. Why not? Why not? So I did the most analytically with the least amount of technical resources. That's why I appreciate my people. My people accept me and they accept my downfalls. Oh, his video's skipping again? I'm out of here. No, you guys watch. Wow. So be the kings and queens of your world. See no evil. Thank you very much, Leon Swan. Thank you very much. You guys keep me going. I'm just a regular old man, 60 years old, having fun with a hobby on here, trying to do some things. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that's good. That's good spiritual energy. So we could be on point. And maybe we can rise up in our world. Things might go our way. We might progress as God's children. So thank you, folks. I love you all. I'm not embarrassed to say it. Be the kings and queens of your world. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I mean, the devil will tell you you can't, but you can do it. And I've been first party to spiritual warfare. If you know my story, blah, 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 blah. But spiritual warfare is real. Spiritual warfare is real. And we got to fight a little. We got to put some armor on. You know what? You want to rock and roll? Come on. You want to rock and roll? You want to throw this shit at me? Well, guess what? I'm not going to let that affect me. I'm not going to get depressed. I'm not going to get stressed. I'm not going to get suicidal. I'm not going to go use drugs. I'm not going to go drink a bottle of liquor. I'm not going to go boom, boom, boom. No, I'm going to get by it. We're going to get through it. Don't believe what the devil's telling you. Because he had my ass dead on the ground. Dead. No pulse. Dead. He had me dead. So that's why I believe so strongly in that subject matter. So, all right, folks, I got it in. I got to start shortening my videos to maybe 15, 20 minutes analytically. Yep. See no evil, knows people, thinking people, you know. We're not immune to to depression. Yeah, I'm supposed to be a big, strong macho man. Oh, yeah, gangsters. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, whatever. It's all a phony shit. They piss the bed. Some don't, but, no. Everybody struggles. Men, women, everything struggle. But how do we posture ourselves, our thinking, and our mind, and our spirit to realize it and then figure a way out? So we rock and roll. I get psyched when I do this. I'm in my house all day. I mean, this is my high point to have community with some people. And I got to give you a reason to watch, so I got to tell these stories. So, but we have a connection beyond the stories. We're friends that are getting together, and I got to try to make something entertaining. I got to be likable. I got to try to do all this. And I don't have a script. I don't read off a thing. I just chirp, and I could keep it going. Because I'm good. I'm a good entertainer. Oh, forgive me. Oh, Lord have mercy. So, yeah, we all want to be approved of. If somebody says, well, I don't care what people think about me and everything else. You know what? I think I really do think what some people think about me. I want to be validated. I want people's support. I want people to say they like what I'm doing. Oh, I don't give a shit about them. They could MF me. Well, you know what? That could go both ways. Sometimes we want to be accepted. We want to be validated. Everybody's got a story. Everybody feels their experiences are worth something in your lifetime. Everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a book. A possible book, a memoir. So we go through all this stuff, and then we want to be validated. Like, hey, look at this. This happened, that happened, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, wow, that's cool. And it's an acknowledgement. So that's all good. My 20-minute video turned into 37 minutes. But if it means sharing love, it's 37 minutes. Because I'm the realist. I'm the professor. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor Joe coming to you live. I got nothing there. I got nothing. Abort. Yeah. You know what? Leon Swan, see no evil. Because if I ain't thinking about doing something good, I might be thinking about doing something bad. If I'm not thinking about doing something good, I might be starting to think about doing something bad. All right? No. So I better be thinking about doing something good, because then the flip side is, but I don't do crimes. I don't do crimes and all of that shit. I don't do no crimes. So there it is. I had some other content. I try to keep you guys on the hook. So the next video, so you'll come back, try my little strategies. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be doing how the butcher cut apart the pieces and then he cannibalized the guy. No, I'll just be here trying to figure something out. Oh, I'm going to do the football betting lines, get that in there for the football gamblers, for the gamblers. I'm going to put the betting lines in there. And then I might do some current events, just headlines right off the phone, just boom, 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 and that's it. It might not. Yeah, it's spiritual warfare. You got to fight the dark thoughts, man. The demons work overtime. The demons don't take breaks. Like, you know what, Satan? Lucifer, listen. I got some family matters I got to take care of tomorrow. I won't be coming in tomorrow, so you're going to have to find someone else to frickin' demonize Billy. No, the demons don't take no breaks. and they work overtime every day. So you got to wear that armor. I know who my angels are. Thank you, God. I know who my angels are that saved me many times in my life. So, boy, I can chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp. I could chirp. But as long as my people are here, I still like to talk. Because I'm a realist. I'm a realist. So, yeah. Well, I don't want to sweat in this $100 shirt. So I gotta end this video. I don't want to. Oh, forgive me. See, now I don't edit, so I would edit that out. I would edit that out and say that's unnecessary for that video, Joe. But it's in there. So thank you, folks. Tomorrow, 9:30, 10 o'clock, we're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna get some things done, and come join me, and we'll do it all again. So be the kings and queens of your world. Don't ever give up. You guys are the kings and queens, and you can do it. So don't give up. Hit like, share, comment, subscribe, do 2 backflips outside, and then you'll have a good time. Yeah, they edit all that stuff, and what sounds good. Leave this out, put that in, leave that. It's all production. It's regurgitated gibberish with a neat bow tie on it. Yeah, fancy introductions. I got nothing. Yeah. I'm gonna get there sooner or later, because I know if I could build 100 subscribers with with nothing technical, when I do go get the editing software and stuff like that and learn how to do it, I will be dangerous after that. I will be dangerous. God willing, I'll be dangerous, because I could go from 100 subscribers to 500 in 3 days after that. But I know if I could get 100 subscribers doing everything wrong, I can get tons of subscribers. The sky's the limit if I got a well-produced package. And I am a marketing expert, and I got degrees in everything under the sun, but it don't mean nothing. I'm just a smart, stupid guy. All right. Thank you, folks. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. God bless you, and take care.